What's up guys, this is Rise and welcome to another video. The Great League is back. Well, all the leagues are back and I have reached my highest elo of the season in the Great League. I have played a bunch of really great trainers, the likes of FP Sticks, CCO, and many more. So stay tuned to see how I fared against the top of the top. But first, before I show you what team I'm running, this video is brought to you by Pokemon Go Spot.shop. The start to every adventure. You can get whatever you want on this awesome website. Backpacks, battery packs, phone chargers, cases, gachas, everything you need to start your adventure. It starts at Pokemon Go Spot.shop, so make sure to check it out. Link in the description. But you guys want to see the battles, so here we go. Let's start off the video. We're going up against the champ Alex first off, and the team I'm going to be running is Skarmory, Mew, and Registeel. And I actually will switch the Skarmory to a Marowak later on in this video. So that's why you're seeing Marowak in the graphic, because Marowak with this team brought me a ton of success. So we're not in the best situation here. Probably could have baited with, like, I acted like I had Flame Charge with the Mew against the Abomasnow. But I just conserved the energy and tried to catch a move with Reggie. It didn't work, but we are able to get off 2 flash cannons against this Medicham and get a shield, which is really nice for us. So at least we're going to leave this matchup with a shield advantage. We are going to come in with Mew most likely because we need to preserve that Skarmory for the Abomasnow, and Mew can take whatever Medicham wants to dish out at it. So we eat the Ice Punch. He actually switches and we're able to swap and catch this Weather Ball from the Abomasnow onto our Skarmory. But the thing is, this Abomasnow has so much energy and these Weather Balls hit for some heavy neutral damage. So we're going to have to start shielding, especially because we have no idea what's in back. So yeah, we're going to have to let this one go through. But he's got so much energy, man. He gets another one off. I already have a Sky Attack loaded, so I'm just going to shield this and farm all the way down. We're able to farm down the Abomasnow, have 1 Air Slash short of 2 Sky Attacks. Medicham comes in. I just throw this right away to avoid any unnecessary counter damage. Goes through, takes out the Medicham. In comes Azumarill. We swap. We have 2 Wild Charges loaded already, so we're going to go for 1 here. It lands, farming up more. Don't want to throw that Wild Charge right away because we don't want to get bubbled down after debuffing our defense another time. Going for the Surf Bait, we get it. Not sure it was necessary because I probably could have doubled up anyway, but it just made things a little bit more comfortable, and I knew the opponent was like 99% likely gonna shield unless they were a crazy madman. Going up against Saint Maven in this next game, Mew versus Altaria. This is not the best matchup in the world, but it's not that bad because sometimes I shield this, sometimes I don't. I let it go, and sometimes you can get off 2 Wild Charges, sometimes you can't. It looks like I'm probably not going to be able to get off 2 because I think I'm still a Shadow Claw short of the second one. But I do get off this Surf. I have the Surf loaded, so I might get a shield here. And our opponent is a savage and doesn't even shield it. But this isn't the end of the world because we're actually going to lock on farm this down with Reggie. We're definitely going to have to eat a charge move, but that's okay. Everything's going to be resisted. And we are going to hopefully leave this matchup with a Flash Cannon loaded. Yep, we have a move loaded. In comes Deoxys. We're going to get off this Flash Cannon, most likely switch. We get a shield, which is actually even better because this Shadow Ball from Marowak does a ton of damage. Gonna shield. I mean, gonna have to use these shields eventually, right? And a Rock Slide is certainly gonna hurt. Gonna hit for super effective damage. Being a little conscientious of a potential swap, but no swap seems to be coming in. So we're just going straight Shadow Ball. Get shielded, makes sense. And at this point, I'm pretty confident I can get to this Shadow Ball before he doubles up on Rock Slide. So I'm just going to shield this, try and get off this Shadow Ball right away. And I do get it off. And this should be enough to KO the Deoxys. Puts me in a comfortable spot because I have 2 relatively healthy Pokemon versus one in the back, and it's a Ferrothorn. And wow, our back line is super great against the Ferrothorn. Registeel, pretty dominant matchup. Focus Blast almost one-shots. And obviously, Marowak is probably one of the hardest counters to a Ferrothorn. Resists everything except for Thunder. And those Fire Spins do double super effective damage. Waiting for our next matchup. Who will it be? When you get to a fairly high elo like I am now, the wait times become rather long. Going up against Scandalous Panda in this one. Positive lead against the Shadow Hypno. Dealing some nice damage. In comes Umbreon. Now, questionable decision to throw this Wild Charge. Probably should just go straight into Registeel. Not sure why I didn't do that, because I feel like that Wild Charge could be better used later on in the game rather than against this Umbreon, because Registeel has a pretty nice matchup against Umbreon. Umbreon will outpace the Registeel. Takes 12 turns for the first foul play, 9 turns for the second, so I guess 21 turns for every 2 foul plays. 10.5 turns on average. We land the Focus Blast though, which is really nice. We're actually going to be able to let this go and completely lock on down this Umbreon. They switch, and I actually just commit to getting to this Focus Blast. This will likely get the next shield. Oh my gosh! They let it go through. Unbelievable. Well, now we're in a super comfortable spot. Can just shield this. No reason for him to bait here. So might as well shield the foul play. The Umbreon is super low. And that Hypno comes back in. So we're in a really comfortable spot. Do have to be careful of a Shadow Ball potentially. He shields the Shadow Ball. Very nice. I just kind of go for the Bone Club to do some chip damage. Because at this point, I'm kind of just thinking like, okay, I'm just going for the chip damage. I figure like he's probably just going to throw an Elemental Punch here. Just a Thunder Punch. Don't get to another move. Registeel is essentially only good for a sack swap now, and I do manage to sack swap the Regi, which is really nice. Thunder Punch, still just being a little careful in case this Hypno has Shadow Ball, so I am going to shield this in case. I know the Umbreon is super low. I can probably just fast move it down. Yeah, so a foul play probably wouldn't have even KO'd me from that range. Another nice win. And by the way, these games were not all from the same set. They're kind of mixed and matched a little bit. So you might notice that. Not trying to like hide losses or anything. I definitely lose my fair share of games. I just kind of picked and chose some games I thought were well played games over these over this past day. So I like seeing a Stunfisk with this team in the lead because this is arguably my best matchup for Stunfisk because these Surfs hit for super effective. And I get to the Surfs about the same time as the Rock Slides. And I don't have to worry too much about Rock Slides. It's the Earthquakes that are going to do a lot of damage. I am going to shield this in case it's an Earthquake. I believe he baited me the first time, so fortunately he doesn't double bait me. In comes his own Mew. So this is kind of a weird spot for me. I'm going for this Wild Charge, and then I switch into Regi. If this Mew has Flame Charge, I'm in a little bit of trouble. So let's see what it has. It does have Flame Charge. Hopefully we can get to this Flash Cannon before the next one. Okay, that's huge that we get to this Flash Cannon. Gets the Mew quite low. And then this is kind of interesting. What am I going to decide to do? Maybe I come in with my own Mew just to kind of cancel these two Mews out. Or I could come in Marowak. And yeah, I come in with a Marowak. And they don't get to a move, which is amazing. Stunfisk is low. I'm hoping this Bone Club might be enough to take out the Stunfisk. It's going to be close. It is barely enough to take out the Stunfisk. And in back is a Hypno. Shadow Hypno. So this Shadow Ball might KO. If not, it'll definitely put Hypno into the red. It does KO the Shadow Hypno. So very nicely done. AWAC going off that game. AWAC putting in some heavy duty lifting, heavy work. Some hard work from the AWAC. Searching for one last game. Is it going to be FP Sticks this last game? I think it might be. Oh, Chris, didn't edit the wait time. We're already 10 minutes into the recording, so you guys are going to have to bear with me for that 10-second wait there. But FP Sticks for the last game, Mew versus Swampert. So my back line is super terrible against Swampert. So I like to obviously stay in this, play it out. Just going straight Surf, obviously, since I'm running Wild Charge. Kind of want to act like I have a Grass Knot. Gonna let this one go through. Just kind of, the only reason I let it go through is because I want to act like I'm not super desperate to protect my Mew. Going for the Surf here. Got to be careful because Swampert is so spammy. Don't want to necessarily let him get multiple moves off. I go for this Wild Charge, which is kind of interesting. Not sure if it's necessary. I land the Wild Charge, and then I come in with Reggie. And this is kind of weird because he's going to Brave Bird me here. And it's going to chunk away. And then it puts me in a weird position where like I still kind of have to throw a move. I hit no bubbles hoping I can farm down after, but it's... Oh no, it does let me KO, which is really nice. Except it's not that nice because he still gets to a Sky Attack with 1 HP. And this kind of puts me into Hydro Cannon range, I think. I'm just throwing the Flash Cannon right away. But this is fine. Swampert expending its energy. And what do I come in with? I actually come in with the Marowak to try and farm down. And then he stores a Hydro Cannon and comes in with his Registeel. So Marowak has a super dominant matchup against Registeel. Essentially, all I have to do is win this matchup and save a shield for that Hydro Cannon. And I get fancy, and I actually catch the Flash Cannon here. It was kind of lucky. I wasn't even counting, to be honest. It was kind of just a feel thing. So I take more. That's more luck than skill for sure. But there's the Flash Cannon. Just gotta save a shield for one Hydro Cannon, and I'm fine. So go for the Shadow Ball. It hits harder than a Bone Club, even though Bone Club's super effective. And FP knew that it was over, so GG's. That's actually the first time I've ever beaten FP Sticks. He has gotten the best of me many times, so I was finally able to beat him for the first time in GBL. I just kind of hard countered his back line, so nothing he could really do. You saw, I think we got to 3,071, our highest elo this season thus far, and we actually get quite a bit higher. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new, make sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I'd very much appreciate it. Without further ado, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.